Yeah. And recording started, and while you're playing with the colors, so we have already played so many times back and forth with different browsers with my very special guest today. And I know you, my beautiful audience, you can even hear everything I'm telling now, but I want really to encourage people to understand that this is not anything like, you should be all of it special to start your own show podcast. It is real, it is authentic. Everybody can do that because everybody deserves to be heard, because everybody is so unique in this earth. And that's why we can have some trouble, some technical stuff, which we've been trying now to get actually sound back and forth, and we didn't, but we understood, no, the energy, the vibrations of love, compassion, frequency still are here. This is the most important. So we are never give up. And now we are back and we are smiling. We have a fantastic, happy vibes. And when this beautiful guy turns to us, we can actually start presenting him.
Yeah, I'm
And
ready.
he's here, you see?
Yeah.
Amazing. So welcome to Diversity is the Game Changer. Yeah, and actually, it was so fun because when we didn't get our sound actually into the studio, I said, yes, probably I just put on his music, his beautiful voice, magical. Why should we actually use the time to talk to him if we can hear his song and I can just also singing, dancing around, and then it's enough actually. But we also would like to
Yeah.
hear his story, right? That we can be
Hmm.
really inspired. So welcome. Unique, international, I would say even global and cosmical and universal. Welcome to the show.
Universal. Hey, what up? What up? What up? I'm here. I'm
You're
here.
here. So perfect. Thank you so much for being with us and giving the most precious commodity you can give. It's your time, it's your presence, it's your smile. Look at you. You
Hmm.
are radiating happiness, and we need so much more of this stuff in the world now, especially this complex, challenging time. And the episode
Yeah.
title today: Music, Mind, and Mastery. Rewiring system through sound and diverse thinking. We know that you are very special, unique mind, and we can experience that in so many ways. And we are so blessed that people like you can be our role models.
Thank you.
I would like
Thank
to
you.
intro you a little bit
Cool.
because you have so much accolades, accomplishment already, being so young. And if we should list listen everything, so we have
List
to
it.
make
List
a
it. List it.
list reality show, but I try a little bit in a
Yeah.
compressor. Some people don't just adapt to systems, they understand them, break them, rebuild them, and make them better.
Yeah.
And in this powerful episode, Diversity is the Game Changer, we welcome a truly multi-dimensional guest. King, unique international songwriter, producer, engineer, and performer, and much more, I'm sure. In
Thank
native
you.
Portland, Oregon, Unique International emerged as an R&B and hip hop sensation with a childhood passion for music that was never just a hobby. It was a calling
Hmm.
from the heart. So through
Hmm.
determination, relentless effort, he carved his own path in the industry, achieving remarkable success at just 17 years old. Okay, 1 year ago. And you look so young and beautiful. I'm just joking.
Thank you.
Dependently selling over 135,000 units. Wow. But this is not the only dimension of his story. Alongside
Yeah.
his musical legacy, I know I have discovered something from LinkedIn. I made my homework. He built a powerful career as a technical software analyst,
Yeah.
mastering the complexity of systems, restoring functionality, solving problems others could not. I'm sure because of your very special, unique mind. From
Yeah.
troubleshooting hardware, software across Mac and PC systems, to creating
Hmm.
sound, emotion, and identity through the music, to building a digital presence reaching 3 million followers globally and then just scaling up every single day. So Unique represents something very special, the fusion of analytical intelligence and creative mastery magic. Welcome.
Yeah.
This was your
Thank you.
bio.
Thank you.
Amazing. And what makes this story so powerful, and I'm so sure that we are actually so connected with our childhood, and I know how our roots actually impact our adulthood mindset, everything. And it's like life lasting echo from our childhood. So please, I would like you to walk us through before actually present time, and I'm sure a bright future. So it was, of course, the land, the magic land, dreamland, kingdom, because you're the king. But let's take a little bit about Prince, this Prince International, Unique International. How was his childhood? Maybe some pivotal moments that inspired you to do what you're doing now, and
Mm-hmm.
actually how it impacted who you became today. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I started when I was 7 years old, and I didn't realize I could actually sing until like I used to throw. Excuse me. I used to go to house parties and dance. I like to pop, pop, lock, and
Mhm.
drop,
Oh,
do
yeah.
stuff like that. Speaking of which, Angie is my cousin, from Pop Lock and Drop It, Pop Lock and
Mhm.
Drop It, Pop
Mhm.
Lock and Drop It. Yeah, that's my cousin. So real cousin. Talk to her all the time. Shout out to her. But I've been in the industry since I was 7, and the first time I realized that I was a good singer is when I was about 14 years old.
Mhm.
I got the privilege to meet Michael Jackson when I was 7.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, 7 years old. Yeah,
wow. Where did you meet him? This.
I met him in Europe actually and California. I met
Uh-huh.
twice because
Wow.
yeah, I got connected by people from Sony. I don't want to mention too many names, just people from Sony, because I got my first deal by the time I was 19 years old, and Sony gave me a deal for like $350,000
Mhm.
because, like I said, I sold from 130,000 to 175,000 units on the streets, and I did it in a van, like back when you were selling CDs like actual physical copies.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
had people signing them and they were selling them. I had people selling them for me and they were selling them for like 17 bucks because I put my signature on it. It was pretty
Mhm.
crazy, actually. I miss those times because, you got Apple, iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. They don't really pay that much, but it's okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
um, I also got the privilege to be on the stage with Rolling Stones when they were touring, and I was one of the first black kids to be on stage. I was so young, I had an afro and everything, and yeah, it goes way back. Uh, I'm older now, so the unfortunate thing is the internet didn't come out until I got a little bit older. So
Mhm.
now I'm going back and finding all this stuff. I've already hit Billboard 3, 4 times. It's just
Mhm.
back then it was paperwork, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't internet.
Mhm.
So it's been kind of a struggle getting back, but not really a struggle, which is why I'm doing the podcasting because I think people need to understand who I am and where
Mhm.
I come from, why I have 3 million followers, why people support the post. You see what your post did; it went crazy. You
Yeah.
know, my fans really actually love what I do, and it's not even just fans; it's just people that follow me that like what I do, and then I also support them. This is just a little touching on subjects, but I go to people's pages when they comment on my posts. I go back and I comment. If they said they listen to my music, I tell them to send me their music so I can listen to it. You know, it's all about networking. What we going wrong within this industry is it's all about focusing on yourself, and it's
Mhm.
not no more. I mean, you can see Spotify numbers juggle all the time, like listeners juggle all the time. You might go 900 listeners to 10,000 the next day. Every day it changes, so you can't really determine on what your listeners are anymore. You can literally state the facts by looking at the streams of the songs. That's all
Mhm.
you can really do.
Mhm.
But going back to me growing up, I was breakdancing until I was like 15 years old. I was still a little guy that was,
Can you show a
running the
little bit? Can
streets.
you show a little bit? I'm joking. I'm joking. One day you mean when we meet in real life and
Yeah.
we can rap?
Yeah,
Because I was
yeah, for
dancing in
sure.
rap. I was
Yeah.
dancing in rap myself.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know how to
man.
pop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know how to do all that stuff. But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Amazing.
Um, but after that, somebody heard me singing. I had worked at Safeway, of all places. and I was just singing in the hall where you're mopping, because I was just a little mop boy or whatever, and
Mhm.
and this person picked me up, and I realized I can actually sing, and I was like, okay, I guess I can sing. They put me on the mic for the first time, and the history after that, this is who I am today. I went to school, got my degree, and I'm a audio engineer. I record and mix some of the greatest in the world. I mean, Snoop. I got songs with him. I got songs with Corrupt. I got songs with Little TJ, Little Chimey. I got songs with Soldier Boy and beyond. I got songs with Little TJ. I just don't release everything because the way I work is it's all about timely factor. I'm now going back to the team that I have, which I just mentioned, which is Little Chimey, and
Mhm.
we're putting out a lot of different music, and it's amazing, melodic rap, melodic singing, you know what I'm saying. And then I got people like my label, which is Music to DNA. Sorry, my label, Music to DNA. I work with my boy. His name is Will, and he's from Kingmaker. And I mean, I got a really strong team, really. Another guy that I can't forget to mention is my guy that I always talk to is My Art Fambo, and he's a good guy, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I also got to give a shout out to one more person, which is it's gorgeous because I've known that guy for a long time. He was the first person to believe in me, period. I mean, period. And put me in clothing, had me all swagged out, and then got me in videos. And he helped my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to mention people that make sense. You know. So for me, my career began at a young age, and I realized that I was a good singer, and I went to school, and after that I started doing my own studio, and that's history.
Wow, what a
Yeah.
profound story! And what I really love about your energy, and even
Yeah.
without I even in somehow way encourage you, you already started even
Yeah.
not from really focusing and on yourself, but how much you're appreciative of the people who
Yeah.
are actually your team. And I even can put into the words like your family, and I can really understand how much you appreciate them and how much
Yeah.
gratitude your heart cares since the very first second I start even interacting you like in Instagram and everything. Like I was like, wow, we really have to showcase more and more these people for especially our generation Z, that now core value is still the most important here in our heart. We should be in our
Yeah.
heart mode, and we should really uh, be there, like role models that how much we embrace collaboration
Hmm.
based on real like respect and helping to rise each other, lift up each other. And look at you, even now first 5 minutes I gave you already gave so much gratitude to other people. And it's so amazing because when I'm interview some people, it's a lot of amazing guests, but we you and
Oh,
me we
don't
should
forget
be.
Power TV. Those are my people. When I go to LA, always there for me. And yeah,
Mhm.
they've been there for me for a long time. And Chango, makeup artist. She's good from Fox News. Got to give her shout out too.
Yes,
Always.
I saw
Yeah.
after we
Yeah.
posted that she was
Yeah.
coming and
Yeah.
posted. It's such a
Yeah.
gem.
Shout
I
out to you.
saw it immediately.
Yeah.
That's why I mean, like, wow, so impressive. Like because people mainly when they actually achieve major success in life, that it's really
They don't
filtered.
want to. They don't want to talk about who got
They
them there.
can't
Yeah.
really remember humble beginnings afterwards, many of them, and their vehicle, which is Ferrari or whatever, that it's not
Yeah.
them anymore who is driving, but their ego,
Yeah.
right? And it's
And
scary stuff. But I love so much that you're so your
and and
mindset is
and my
so.
manager is a great manager. Gets me in acting. I haven't been accepting all of them, but like he does that, and we have a team behind me, like a really big team. They manage my websites,
Mhm.
uniqueint.com, uniqueintsworld.com, and my other one is PDX Fine Line Marketing because I own a marketing company too. So I'm
Mhm.
more than just an artist. I do other things for other artists. I own playlist company, all kind of things. Like, yeah.
I know,
That's
that's why I was like, when I opened your
yeah,
LinkedIn, wow, look at him. He's so diverse. He's so, I understood immediately that you're very
yeah,
talented, of course, gifted
yeah,
gentleman. Like, wow. And I was very happy to also listen the interview you've been given recently about
yeah.
actually the mental uniqueness or neurodivergence that I have, you
The
have.
right
It's
brain. Yeah,
more and more evidence how actually we can turn our special way we process the world into our superpowers. It's our
yeah,
uniqueness. It's not our
yeah,
weakness. That's why, because you're operating across music and technology and digital branding, and it's really diversity which is played, I believe, a huge part in your success, right? So,
yeah, yeah. Definitely
what
that.
what do you think? How we can really more and more encourage people to start believing in themselves from the position that they believed it was their, like, kind of flaws or disabilities at school? Because so many people, like you and me, I'm sure we have struggled at school. We didn't fit
Oh
this,
yeah. Oh yeah.
right? Can you elaborate a little bit about this
Yeah.
subject? How was like
So
school and moment for
for
you?
for school for me is always been that's why I had to get on that podcast. iHeartRadio has always had my back, and a moment of Zen. I have nothing but respect. I've been on there like 4 times. They were with me when I was sick. I was really sick from I had pneumonia and it was in my lungs. They had to make a new medicine just for me.
Oh, wow.
It cost so much money, it was ridiculous. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I was sick for, at least 2 years. The first year, I was super sick, but then after that, I had to recover, and my lungs didn't work, so I couldn't be around no one for a whole year. Whole
Oh,
year.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
And even now, if it's too cold, I have to be careful because I can get pneumonia really quick because
Mm-hmm.
of that. And
Mm-hmm.
then on top of that, I have lupus. So
Mm-hmm.
lupus is a very serious thing. When the sun comes out, you have to be careful. You start getting stuff around here. Yeah.
Oh.
And that right there is something you got to really pay attention to. So it makes it harder and challenging as an artist because like I want to perform, but I
Mm-hmm.
also got to be careful. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I learned one thing: I can wear a hoodie outside, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good. I just put a hoodie on, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then that makes it easier. But for the most part, my challenges and disregrets is in school. I learn really fast, but when it comes to a test or anything, I sometimes turn words around and they're backwards or I'll
Mm-hmm.
stumble. So it discourages me from doing a test. So in high school, I had to have like a tutor because my brain, I was so fast. That's what they said. My brain was so fast it couldn't
Mm-hmm.
keep up. But then you give me math, and I was accepted to a math academy, which is from the U.S. Yeah, yeah, it's a big honor. And so from there, when it comes to math, it was easy for me. I was doing pre-calculus, calculus, all of that. So yeah, the
Oh,
right brain, it
wow.
does a lot. It does a lot.
That's what I'm really advocating when I'm talking about our
Yeah.
special traits, that they are our superpowers. It's not weakness,
Hmm.
it's uniqueness. It's not
Yeah.
disability, it's plausibility. And it's, we don't have
Mhm.
disorder, we have disorder, different order how we proceed the world. And sometimes it's like you're saying now, oh my God, what you can do, how many average or neurotypical people can? Not many. And now in this
Yeah.
rapidly changing world, actually minds like yours and mine can adapt faster because
Yeah.
we are pattern readers, we are systems thinking, we can connect dots, like, we are so
And the
quick,
technical
we can
world is
multitask.
here. The technical world is here. So if you don't act now, you're going to lose what you have because it's all technical now. It's all computerized. It's all robotic. You got to know, you kind of got to balance it out, but use it at the same time because it's there and it's a tool that when we were younger, we didn't have that. So now you have this tool that can help you create things that are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mhm,
from your mind.
mhm. Amazing. You know what? I actually learned from you 2 nights ago. I'm night owl. I really create something crazy during the very late nights, and I
Yeah.
saw you were talking about marblism. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
what is talking about? What it is? And I went immediately and checked out, and now I'm making a
Unbelievable, right?
yeah, a nice course with another lady from Berlin,
So,
and I was
so
like,
if you
oh,
want me to, I'll send you a link. Soon as I have the link, I will call my management and get the link, and I can
uh-huh,
send you the link so you can sign up. Because honestly, it really does work. It works so well, it
uh-huh,
doesn't make sense. It is Marbleism is probably the future. I'm just gonna be real. I'm happy to be a part of it. Like
mhm.
I'm a part of the company,
Oh, okay,
and yeah, it's you're starting to see it everywhere. It's already starting to become big. But
yeah.
I'm at the point of it where it's starting. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good that I can represent it on my page and show people what it is, because for me it really did help. Like I can organize my posts and it arrange it and make it nice and smooth. I use it on my Facebook right now.
Mhm. Amazing, because today I shared
Yeah.
with my partner, we're making a very nice course about
Yeah.
neurodiversity sustainability. I'm like, Claire, look at this. I found this by my new good friend. And can you check out? Because she's also
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is amazing. We probably should use it for our yes course and make
Y-
app. So
I'm
we
performing with them on sorry to cut you off. I'm performing with them in California, the next one. But I'm
ah,
going to the event that's going on next month on the 16th.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, and that's we can also
Yeah.
promote that. And I hope
Mhm.
one day we can give a huge, real, not just EI hug to each
Yeah.
other. I'm a big, huge fan of hugs. I'm still under nurtured after COVID. That's
Yeah.
why my next question will be: yes, technical world, it's cool. It gives so much opportunity, but at the same time, like it's a medal with double tricks because so many
Yeah.
teenagers now they are going in lack of what I believe so important, like real interaction with people.
Yeah.
They are becoming so lonely, they don't understand even like the idea real friend what
We
is.
could touch on that. We could
Yeah,
touch on that.
let's
All
do
right.
that.
So I know everybody asks this. Is your followers real? Yeah, my followers are real. Because guess what I did? This is
Mhm.
what all artists that are listening, and just for to retouch on Marbleism, after this video, or after the event goes, still keep watching this, you guys. I'm just letting you know. Okay, there we go. Done. um, but touching on how Instagram and how all social media works is you have to stay on it. It's not you posting every single day. That is not it. No. Instagram is interested in you going to other people's pages and supporting them. You know why you get what is it called? Blocked for a day or whatever? Because you're doing too much of the same thing. So switch it up. Kind of switch up the comments, switch up the likes, you know what I'm saying? Go to
Mhm.
things you like, but go to things you don't like, because those are the fans that create the new fans for you. Also, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook has their own system behind the system that you don't even know that is there. Meta, Data, all them different companies, they all have a whole system behind it, which is
Algorithm.
how, yeah, they have their algorithm, but they also have a creation. They'll duplicate you and duplicate another person and make another profile. You just don't know it because you signed the agreement for that. But it's also a good system because the Instagram or Facebook, any Meta, anything will pick up how many people you like and how many people you comment. And if you follow someone, they'll send you followers.
Mhm.
So it's all a system on how you do things. What I learned is that going to comment and showing support, there's people in those posts that's what they do all day, and they see that, and then they want to either do features with you or want to know who you are. So what I would encourage everyone in the world to do is that you need to support one another. The more you support, like reshare people's stuff, that's easy, just a button and then put the
Mhm.
comment. That's all
Mhm.
you got to do. It's so simple. I do it all the time.
I
That's
mean,
it. It's that easy.
to show kindness and care, it's actually free. It is. And
Yeah.
people, why instead of paying like these amounts or numbers, it's really, you can really show your care. Like,
Yeah.
and for me, I don't know, but I have special allergy, it's something new with the chatbots. If you start following somebody, that immediately you get in a direct message, kind of this chatbot message that
Yeah.
goes everybody. I think it who came into this, it's so irritating. You show immediately disrespect, that you don't
Yeah.
care at all, that you just send standard stuff, and then like I start immediately like, oh, this is not my person, or
So
doesn't.
so
Yeah.
the group situation. You know who Susanna is, right?
Hmm.
Susanna?
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's my best friend I've known for like 13 years. And I represent her, as you can see on my page. That's the only one I do. Um, but she's really the one that started all the groups. She began it. And then I kind of took after her, and she taught me some things. I'm always give my flowers where flowers are due. But
Hmm.
that's why you see her so big and all that, because she's like the main person that started groups.
Hmm.
She
Hmm.
beat cancer, I don't know, 4 times now, and over there in Canada. So yeah, that's all I can say with that.
Mr. King, Unique, let's touch
Yeah.
about actually now if we go separate little bit from our social media, because this is a very, very powerful to grow your networking. But if we would like to talk, you and me, and encourage actually our also teenagers to be more interactive in do real friendships. What do you think?
Mhm.
Like real, like I mean, those moments in our lives when we are so happy. At least for me, I know the last thing I remember is actually to take my phone and start making a video, because I want
Mhm.
to be so present with all my like cells and fibers and everything. Like it's probably so intimate. It can be friendship, it can be hug, it can be
Yeah.
something, but Generation Z, I believe they really don't understand that not everything should be on your Instagram. Not everything. Sometimes
No.
you really
No.
have to experience it in your body, embodiment, not through the in digital man, but embodiment. What do you think about
Yeah.
this? Do you have like real friends that what no matter what you can call, you can show up 3 a.m. in the morning, cry and said, dude or girl,
Yeah.
I, do you have
Yeah.
this kind of
Yeah,
friend?
I do actually. They're not even on social media, to be
Mhm,
real. They're
mhm.
just people that I know, and they know me, and they're
Exactly.
happy just to know me. And
Exactly.
we'll play video games, we'll play on the computer, you know what I'm saying? I got friends, but the thing is the social media has did this to people. It has made us not as socialized. We're more so like trying to talk to people on the internet or text message. Me personally, I get tired of texting. Like I really do.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would rather you call me on the phone
Yeah.
and we talk a real conversation, or fly me out, do business.
Mhm, mhm.
Because I don't think business is through text message. That's that's
No.
just I'm old school, and I don't really like that. So I always tell people, when you have time, give me a call.
Mhm.
And some people say I'm in a meeting. So if you're in a meeting, you shouldn't be text. Wait until your meeting's done.
Good
Give me a
focus.
call, just a quick 5 minutes of rundown. A normal human doesn't need to talk more than 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, then you start talking into other things. It's the
Mhm,
neural in the brain again.
mhm,
Frontal lobe. I know a
mhm.
lot of things. I've learned a lot of things because the internet is still good for a lot of things. You can go on there and you can explore. You can become who you want to be because you can go on YouTube, or you can Google things. But I could switch. I can go from like a straight businessman, proper, whatever, to a guy that's from the streets because I grew up in the streets. I came from all of the craziness you can think of. I
Mm,
lived in a house where it had a hole and water coming down. I lived in it. You know what I'm saying? I've been homeless. I've been homeless. I did that. But no one knew because I knew how to kind of be proper. Like I got me a gym membership and I cleaned myself up and I was good, you know? To
I love,
now, no more of that.
I love it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every listen to us because it's through our diversity. It's really our authentic and integrity be checked out, right? If you still have
Yeah.
these core values, if you don't lose them on your way. And like for me also, I said, I am the girl, it's the same soul, mind, and body. I was in a mental institution. I started my podcast. I was mental institution for
See?
4 weeks. I
See?
was in pajama, it's Pishcast. 6 months later, I was on the Confess red carpet, the same girl.
See?
And you see, and I'm talking about this openly. We are human being, and it's okay sometimes not be okay, and we should talk
Yeah.
more that in this particular moment we should be united to help each other, right?
Oh,
Because
especially what's going on in the world. It doesn't make sense, you know. I don't want
does
to touch on it too much because,
yeah,
politics and all that
brain
stuff.
and
No,
how
I stay away. That's not my business. But I would just say that,
yeah,
like, how hard is it to say hi to someone once in a while? Like that hi could have changed somebody from suicide or drug overdone or whatever. So, yeah, drug overdose. There we go.
mhm.
It's still early. That's my excuse. um,
Yeah,
yeah, but like giving a artist a chance that has no following or nothing, but giving them a chance to be on stage or come in the studio and record them. You never know. That might be the next star. It might be the next Justin Bieber. You don't know. You don't know because our problem is as humans is we need the touch and the feel and the smell. But if we
yeah.
can't touch or feel or smell, then what are we are anyways? We're just looking around. Oh, who's the next person? We're not taking the risk. Gotta
And
take
no
a risk.
words. That's so true. That's so true.
Yeah.
And especially for you and me, we are like neurodivergent people. We are so sensitive, right? We sense more than we even can explain with
Yeah.
words. All really big stars like yourself, talented people to produce something, to create something, you should really go so deep and feel it. And it's your way to express your feeling, right? And it's
Yeah.
uniqueness, and actually music and art and everything. It's international connector. It's the language that everybody can speak through the hearts, even they don't have to speak the same language. But to
Yeah.
to create this beauty, you should really go and be so interconnected with your feelings. And
Yeah.
then not surface stuff. It's you should be really good with self-governing, I think,
Hmm.
to understand what's going on with you and then put these emotions into the music. And I could listen to music. Oh my God. I got goosebumps.
Yeah. Keep
Because when
keep
I wanted
spreading
to
it. Keep spreading it because it has a good vibe to it.
yeah, because I wanted to
There's
choose like the music for our first reel. Like, okay, I tried this
yeah.
drum. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, I try another one. Like, oh, this is even more. I was like, how
Yeah.
can I choose? Actually, this guy is amazing,
You
and
know
I
what
know.
you should do? Like I tell everybody, make a playlist and put all my music in there. What do you listen on? iTunes, Spotify? What?
Yes,
iTunes got the
Spotify.
best clarity. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Spotify is good. Spotify is good. They just eh, I'll just say that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you,
I
Spotify.
wish myself very much that I can experience you and listen in the real time.
Yeah, yeah,
That would be even good.
yeah. That's why I was saying I could come out there and do a show. No problem.
Yes, you can come
Yeah,
here. I can come
yeah,
also to Cali, and we can. I can try to dance. Probably, why
yeah.
not? Us to be real. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. I go to Cali all as much as I can because here in Oregon it's different. Oregon
Mm-hmm,
is like it's a smaller community of
mm-hmm,
people,
mm-hmm.
so like you'll reach your max. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I know what you
if
mean.
yeah, so independent artists, the max you can make like before a label, I would say anywhere from 50,000 to like 400,000. But you're
Mm-hmm.
still spending money to keep that balance. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
why people go to the major labels. But there's companies out there that will give you, and if people want to DM me, you can. Um, they will give you money for how many streams you make, or pay. They will give you money for how many streams you get on your profile, or how many people come and listen to your music. There's a limit, and there's where they will hold on. There's a limit where they will actually help you and give you money for those streams, and then in return they want like a percentage, but you can work it out.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that you can definitely make it independent now these days.
very nice, very, very
Yeah.
nice that you are
Yeah.
actually sharing openly this all this
Yeah.
nice thing, because like you said, and I understood your calling, that you really still do believe in not competition all the time. It's the same for me.
Mm.
I do love
Yeah.
actually being the service. I
Yeah.
basically believe that the magic gift you can give to your heart actually to be in the service for other people. It makes me
Hmm.
so happy when I can see, like, our beautiful friend, she connected us, Carol. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I love you so
Carol.
good. I had no idea. She said I was her inspiration of flame to start podcast.
Yeah.
So you are walking the planet actually, and sometimes you can be sad and sometimes depressed, but actually you should always remember that you even maybe don't know, but because you are a good person, you can already make nice impact on others' life without actually knowing them, because
Yeah. Yeah.
it's so
Uh,
important. Like you said, it costs nothing to say hi and just smile. It
and
is.
and I don't want to be the reason why I'm doing so much podcasting is because, like, okay, yeah, you see the music side of me, but do you know who I am? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you could Google me and you can put things together and stuff like that, but like to actually know an artist,
Right.
I'm so glad there's podcasting because it's like you can actually be yourself and you
Yeah.
don't have to like show off. Like I'm in my studio, cool, that's cool. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the music industry, but what about the story behind me? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I was in a wreck that damn near cost my life when I was 6 years old. My whole face got taken off, and it just came back. Higher power. That's all I'm gonna say. Because for everybody, whoever they believe in, universe is everything. So you can always say universe. But
Yeah.
yeah, and there's one song that I made. It's called "I Got Fate,"
Great. Yeah.
and that song right there is
But.
going viral for
Mm-hmm.
real. And I would play when you wake up. If you're feeling bad, listen to that song. I Got Faith. It really is a song that literally changes how you feel for the day. Because every time I hear it, it just gives me this chill. And I
Mm.
made it. So, like, yeah.
Yes,
I-
exactly. I wanted to say, was it special like story you want to share actually, that people can get even more alignment who you are inside? What's your story? Not
yeah.
all big accolades you have already on social
Yeah.
media, but maybe even to bridge more to audience, that they can understand, oh, if this guy have experienced this and now
Yeah.
what he's doing now, maybe I also can do that. So maybe it was some
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
changing.
For me, like, I do music. I don't do music for just myself. I do it for the world. So when I even think of an idea of how I do music, I take me out of the equation because I did that back in the days, like when I was younger. I did that. But what I realized is that like playlists and people, what they want to hear is something likeness. Like if they feel a certain feeling about your music, they're gonna keep listening. So why
Mm-hmm.
am I gonna make music that I'm only feeling? It doesn't make sense. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna make sure that my music touches people and makes them feel a certain way. Because for me, I'm very intelligent. I could switch up so quick. Like I could do one sound and sound kind of monstrous, or I can go country real quick because I'm from backwoods. My family originates from Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Half of Arkansas is pretty much my family. I'll tell you that right now. Chicago, I'm fully in there. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, music is is my light. It's my escape. It's when I was younger, I didn't grow up a very good childhood, and there's reasons for that, and that's okay, and we'll leave it at that. But I took music at 14 years old because I left my house with my mom's and family, and went on my own
Mhm.
and been on my own since because it just I felt like I needed to get away, you know. And I learned a lot in my journey. I met a lot of people. I've seen a lot of things, and I know people could say things about you all they want, and at the end of the day, as long as you have your spirit and you keep your heart and your soul and your mind strong, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter where you live or who you live with. It's just really about you. If you discover what's inside of you and how strong you are inside, and you could bring that out in music or bring it out in anything of arts, you know, acting. Oh, I'm getting into acting too. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna also start doing episodes and in shows and movies. Yeah, I feel like this is my time to shine and show people who I really am, besides the music. Music
Mhm.
is great. That's why I have these big old chains and all that stuff. But like, I mastered that. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I want to go towards some new stuff, be funny and have fun in life because I have a lot more to offer than just being an artist.
Mhm.
Eh,
Amazing, amazing. I will
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
so happy to follow you and to help
Yeah.
in any possible way if you need me. It's just,
Cool.
yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
call me as well. No texting.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Yeah.
you know what? And
Yeah.
always, I'm so happy when people really like even just checking up on me because I have this OCD and sometimes really severe thoughts, and I can be like really and just I have a couple of just friends. I never met them in real life. Like one in Australia, one in US, but they always like, "How was your day? How can I help?"
Yeah.
Like, "Are you okay?" Or
But
because
that
they know
helps. That
I'm going
helps
up
you.
and down, like with my anxiety, depression, sometimes intrusive thoughts. They are like really, really intensive, and it's like always
Yeah.
battle, like my real thoughts and intrusive thoughts, and yeah, it's a lot of discipline to live with this OCD stuff. But even just when they're checking up, just one like, yeah, how should I call for a couple of minutes? Are you okay? It
Yeah.
means a lot. It really what I use in my gratitude meditation praying every single evening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do a lot of if you ever heard of Ram Yoho Reggae Cho, I do that a lot.
Oh,
It's you could
no.
look it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Ram Yoho Reggae Kyo. Kyo, not Cho, Kyo.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when you chant stuff like that, that is the language of the gods. I don't care what anybody says. You can look it up. If you want anything, you chant that Ram Yoho Reggae Kyo. Okay. If you say that, it will come true no
Mani-
matter what. I
uh-huh.
wanted a Mercedes. I got a Mercedes.
Manifestation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
you work
manifest all the time.
beautiful ass off as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know
And
that because people believe that you
but I
just
keep,
sit and like humming and do
yeah.
nothing, and then somebody God should like knock and say, that's it.
Yeah.
No, they forget.
But
You have to
I
work.
keep, I keep the bad energy away. Like I can notice bad energy. I just get rid of it
Mhm.
because like I don't want a whole bunch of gray hairs. I mean, I know they're gonna come with time and all that stuff, but like it's really
Mhm.
caused from stress, and I don't allow stress. Once I feel the stress, I just get rid of it. And this is again, this is the real me, like versus the artist. Oh yeah, I'm showing off. I got to put the Louis on Gucci or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah. This is where people go wrong. Is like yeah, you listen to a person's music and you follow them, but you don't really know them. So that's
No.
why podcast is important because you get to know the person. You could watch this, it'd be an hour long. Who cares? You're going to watch it because it's intriguing. And you can see parts in there that make sense to you and you can relate to it. You know,
Mhm.
there's people that hate on you. You watch the podcast with someone that's a real artist that's really making it, that's really making money, it might inspire you because I know things inspire me all the time, especially seeing my cousin Snoop all the time. Man, he's in everything. And yes, that is my cousin. I say that live. You know, E40, he's always had my back. He's not my real uncle, but hey, I got support, you know. And Sugar T, his sister, man, she showed the most support ever. I got another thing to say. The West Coast Hip Hop Awards, they go all over the whole West Coast. And if it wasn't for the West Coast Hip Hop Awards, man, I would not be who I am. Octavius Miller, Um, Mr. Network, shout out to all y'all, man. Because honestly, those are people that had my back. And again, Lake Davis, that's my manager, and he always has my back. And he's a great friend. And like we started off a little rough, but you know how it goes. And now it seems like everything has come together. And I believe that like see, I believe in God. So I'm just gonna say straight up, I am happy as a person. And to get to this type of level, you have to first realize what the problem is and get rid of the problems and then start solving what you need for your career.
Exactly, to focus. But yeah, exactly like you
Yeah.
said, to get rid or to unlearn or to evolve, first you should recognize, acknowledge actually what should be really
Yeah.
unlearn or change unconsciously redesigning in yourself, how you should self govern, right? Amazing.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
But before we wrapping up, actually, I think we have these beautiful episodes when we are touching on special energy and vibes and magic of faith and God,
Yeah.
and I also believe in that in childhood. And the time you have your beautiful team, which I'm so happy that you are using your time to say how
Oh
much you
yeah.
appreciate them. It's
Because
easy, and I
it's
really.
important.
And this is,
It's
I would like
important.
to introduce you to my team. This is my vice president. It's her.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
She is so tough. Oh my God. She is always also
Wow.
having my back, beautiful. And I love you so much because she also wants to help as many guests as possible on my show. She grants wishes, like, Aladdin lamp,
Yeah.
she grants three, but my genie lamp, she wants to help as many guests as possible. She focuses on quality, not quantity.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why my last question will be from me and from my vice president here, Ginny. Yes, if today, unique, international, so unique, powerful king, and the believer of God and faith, and actually big, I can see kindness spreader and influencer. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really role model. What would that wish be for me, my vice president? We can grant it for the real.
Wow. I just want to be higher up than what I am so that I can influence people to be more positive and successful. That's my biggest thing. I just want to see people win. Not just me. I want people to win around me and people that I don't even know. If they're struggling, I want them to stop struggling. That's all I care about.
Amazing. I mean, that's why I see that I could feel from very first note of our show that you're so special in that. And
Yeah.
what can be more beautiful that we can really understand that we are so diverse, we are so unique, but in togetherness we can thrive and really be champion of our lives and empower others to thrive and um,
Yeah.
yeah, be the best version of themselves. It is so powerful, so beautiful. So thank you so much for you again, especially in the weekend time. Give us your energy, smile,
Yeah.
yes, your frequency and your love and care and amazing show. I'm so blessed. Happy you will be definitely my night's gratitude meditation. So, and yeah, and like I said, now really I feel like special. We have special connection, and if I know
Yeah.
in any ways I can help you, I know more and more now who you are and how actually
Yeah.
you also like
Yeah,
neuro
of
work.
course. I'm an Aquarius too, so Aquarius think like
Yes,
this
so
all the
we can
time.
dance
Yeah.
together, model together, but the most important to give impact by changing first ourselves, right, and our lives to show that the kindness, the care, then the willingness that others should win. It's actually the most powerful why we're here
I
in this
I
world.
definitely understand why so many people do so much for me because I'm genuine. I don't like ask for a lot, and I don't want a lot. I just want people to feel happy. I'm tired of the music I hear that is not happy. Like, I mean, I like all music, so I can't say that. I can just say that, like, I just want people to have good spirit again. Man,
Mm,
it makes them want to drive their self to being better. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do concerts, I always try to like take 2 minutes and talk to the crowd because I think it's important before you perform or do any intro or anything, you need to let them know who you're there for. I'm there for them. I may have fans and stuff come out and support, but they're supporting because you're doing something for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you. And as long as you take you out of the equation, you probably could be pretty successful.
Amazing. And then can you please then share where actually all people who really will be so much inspired by you now can find you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
can.
so easy. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, my social media is so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. So first off, you can Google me, and that's just Uneekint. Let me say it again. Uneekint. Some people say unique it because that's how it sounds,
Yeah.
but it's unique international or unique int.
Mm-hmm.
You can also go on my website, which is Uneekint world at or UNEEKINTS world.com. Sorry, I got all these other things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you guys can also DM me if you want features, if you want some advice on how to make yourself better. I do charge because it's business. Understand that. If you want mix and mastering, you want to get great beats made around you, stuff like that. If you want to help yourself with marketing, I'm the guy you want to know because I pretty much know everything. The management part, I know exactly what you need to do, documentations, from that to being just a music artist. You don't just get paid from distribution. There's so many other ways to be paid that's the reason why I'm on podcasts because I don't think artists understand. You don't have to just get paid from distribution. You can get paid from writers associations. There's so many different ways of getting paid. So
Mm-hmm.
I like to teach that. I'm also going to start doing like sort of a seminar type thing. I'm talking with my team where we can like set up like a hour or something and come to a big event and I kind of perform, maybe a couple performers, but it'll be an event about how to be better as an artist.
Amazing, amazing. I think
Yeah.
it will be
Yeah.
very useful. Yeah, it's true
Yeah.
because some
Yeah.
people they really struggle because there are so much information all over there. You will be overwhelmed. You don't need how to put all these dots together. So I
Yeah.
think to have put it in systematical
Yeah.
framework, amazing. So thank you so much again for you being you. I'm honored and privileged and blessed to get to know
Yeah. Of
you, and thank
course.
you, Carol, for my beautiful sister soul that she introduced us. Oh, she is amazing.
Yeah. I can't
And
wait to
so
be in her
every
magazine. I
single
like
day
the
she asked
name.
me, "How are you? Wow, what's going on? How just checking up on you, saying hi, how your mood?"
Yeah.
And amazing. I do love these people who really cares.
Yeah.
So
That's what y'all do this for.
le- thank you again for your and a big, 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 big shout out, hello, and gratitude to you, your beautiful team.
Thank
I'm
you.
happy that they are also the big part of your life. I can feel it. And I hope, and now my wish to my journey one day also to meet you and hug you, and I and can experience your beautiful voice alive.
Oh, you'll love when I perform. I mean,
Mhm.
I become I become someone totally different. It's like I'm enchanted.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Looking forward to them. So my beautiful, I'm sure you will love this episode. So please, please, like you said, now you know where you could find so much impactful information, advices.
Yeah.
Yeah, this beautiful soul, and remember, diversity is the game changer. And it's until next time. Yes.
Yeah. We're
So wish
definitely gonna do
beautiful
more.
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Blissful Sunday to you and to your team. And until
Yeah.
next time.
All right.
Bye bye.
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 Bye.